Hi, Warriors. Let's make a good week and let the market come to us. All right, I want to start off with Euro. So we had nothing really happen in Alaska. So it didn't take the pressure off of Euro. Euro's down 28. If you notice, I have this little megaphone formation drawn here and also have a rising wedge right here. So I thought that there was a possibility that we might try just to take out the 17, what was it, 1730 high. So last night I left it alone. This morning I've done a couple of things. I bought the dollar half-size position, willing to buy more if we pull back towards 97.40. Okay, have a little lead. I don't know if you want to take it. I'm going to try and build a position. I still hear mainly bearish commentary on the dollar. This is a very important level for us to hold because if we start taking out this low, then we're going to 95 or a shade under 95. So this is a critical week. What would it take for a breakout over this wedge? It looks like it'd be about 98 and a half. So over that moving average, you'd be the first sign that the dollar is coming out of this whole corrective leg from near the bottom. Okay, we've had that was the first higher low, and that was the second higher low. Here was the first higher low. Okay, so we started back here. We bought it here, didn't ride it all the way up. We bought it here, didn't ride it all the way up. We've done a couple of buys here. We are now long. We did a buy here and took profits. So let's see what happens here. We have a little bit on. The only thing counter trend that I'm trying is I thought that the Aussie was holding up the best. Doesn't look great. I'm long from 510, risking 50 on that. So big week for the dollar and the euro. Are we going to fade right from here, or is there going to be one more rally attempt to fill out this wedge line? I'm being patient with euro, but I have long dollar exposure and just a little bit of long Aussie in case we do get that drop to 97.40. See what the Aussie will give us should that scenario unfold. Moving over to gold again, dollar's not ripping, but it's not weak either. So gold's under pressure. It keeps trying to hold. 3280 is a big number for me. A breakdown under 3280 takes you down to the 3100, 3200 level. And actually, I'm looking for a low panic under 3000 in the gold. I still maintain a bearish bias in silver. It's trying to rally, but I think you're going to have a chance to buy it. So it looks like a short with stops above the high here. Gold looks like a short. They still look like shorts. 34 and a half is a target I have in silver in the weeks ahead. And that's still, you don't have to risk the highs now. You probably don't want to see a close over 36.70, about 60 cents from here. As I said, platinum still doesn't look great. It's like a flag. I called this move up to the moving average, and perhaps we're going to start to get a decline coming in here. Same with palladium up until today. It's been under pressure as well. And I want to talk a little bit about the S&Ps. In the S&Ps, we could have a three drive to a top formation. Here's one. You can see it a little better on the 2 hour. So I'll be attempting shorts up here. So maybe we get some dollar weakness, one more rally in the market, maybe up to 520. Maybe there's 100 handles left in the S&Ps to the upside. If that happens, I'm shorting it. Taking a look at natural gas is really under a lot of pressure again. Today it's starting to come back, was down 3%. It's trying to bottom. I'm not ready yet. There are some cycles due at the end of August, early September. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to just get FOMO on that gas here. And let's see what some of the mega caps are doing. Okay, so you guys know that I'm looking for some type of high here in NVIDIA. Maybe see where NVIDIA is trading when and if S&Ps get towards that 52 level. See what they get out. That's still 100 handles from here. So let's see what NVIDIA could get out of that. That may be worth a probe as well. Uber still has to take out this 89.60 level, 89 level to get underway. Is it going to do some work over 94? I'm not sure. And I do want to cover Bitcoin because this was a good call as a buy from the 112 area, really sustained move. And then back here, I said, I don't know if we'll confirm or not. And we did not confirm. That's a take profits on at least half. So that's why I talk about taking partials, even if you did it here, because now you're back to almost where you bought the market. This does not have a positive look for me. I think eventually we're going to challenge this. And what's happening in Bitcoin being a liquidity signal when it can lead the market in both directions. To me, this is not a positive thing when it comes down to the liquidity in the market, and it's not just it's Ethereum too. Although Ethereum looks much better, much more constructive chart, and I think that's quick update in the grains. You have corn down a little, but we called this low last week. Wheat's trying to come out of here. It's a decent looking day, and beans we know came out of the hole big. So still bullish of grains as well, and paying attention to the dollar, being patient to see if we could get one more sharp move up in S&Ps. And there was a real nice scalp Friday in NASDAQ from in here for about 150 handles. So I think the dollar is going to be the driver for correction in the stock market and driver for the correction in gold and silver. So that's my wrap. That's the way I'm looking at things Monday morning. You kind of have a few ideas to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to the Dixie down here around this 97.40 level, 97.50, risking these lows. So if you could get in, if you have a chance to buy it here, you could get in risking 50. Okay. And we'll see what the euro could do if it could rally back and take out last week's highs, head up to 1750. And then we're going to be patient and see if the S&Ps can give us one more move. I don't know why they can't make one more high. Is it because I'm going to wait for it? Because under these lows, it's going to look pretty heavy. But you can see here's one, here's two, perhaps we get three. Okay, that's a wrap, everyone. Remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Want to thank everyone for their support. There was one question that I had that someone wanted me to look at the Nifty. So if there's a market I haven't covered, you can always write down in the commentaries if you want my view on it. This too is a bull market. I'm not bearish Nifty. In fact, it could be the strongest performer out there. So if we have any kind of sell-off into September in S&Ps, I'd be buying breaks in Nifty. Okay, maybe maybe this is A and we could get a C, wave 24, 4, 1, 2. Maybe we get a pullback halfway down here under 24 towards 23, 2 would be ideal. So like Nifty. That's a wrap, everyone. Good hunting.